Hi, folks. Welcome to my weekly live stream. I'm Christine Weber, and I love to help mature yoga teachers let their wisdom shine. Thanks for being here. Please leave a comment. Hey, I have something I want to share with you. Today at 5:30, which is, what's today? The 8th. Yeah, June 8th at 5:30 p.m. I am starting a challenge, a 5-day challenge. It's called Back on Track. It's from 5:30 to 6 p.m. every day. It's free. It's going to be on YouTube and Facebook. I'm not going to be live streaming on Instagram. Okay, I'll try to do it on Instagram. I'm not very good at this tech stuff, so better to catch me on my YouTube channel, which is Subtle Yoga, or on my Facebook page, which is Subtle Yoga with Christine Weber. So check out those channels. Come and do yoga with me for the next 5 days. And it's a quick practice, 30-minute practice. It'll be from 5:30 to 6 for the next 5 days, from 8, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you can't make it live, don't worry. All the videos stay up. You can watch them at your leisure. They will stay up until June 26th, so you'll have a couple of weeks to really get into these practices. And here's the thing. If you show up and you practice 30 minutes 5 days in a row, it will reignite your practice. You're going to feel better. You're going to get into nervous system resilience building yoga, plus leveraging your spiritual assets. That's what I'm about. I'm not a fitness-based yoga teacher. Fitness is the side effect of yoga, in my opinion. What I like to teach is I like to show people how to do yoga to help benefit the nervous system and to leverage their spiritual assets. That's what I teach. That's why I teach, and that's what I teach. And I can't think of a more important time in history, and well, I shouldn't say in history, in my lifetime, I'll say, when yoga practice is so important. And one of the reasons I decided to do this challenge, and why I'm calling it Back on Track, is because I've heard so many people tell me that their students are really struggling to get to their classes, whether they're virtual or in person. And a lot of that has to do with the global trauma that we are in the middle of. We're still dealing with the pandemic. Some places it's worse than others. We're dealing with war. We're dealing with inflation. Lots of scary things happening, right? Recession on the horizon, lots of things happening. So, I have no control over those world events. What I have control over is my response to them, or at least some level of control and agency. That feeling of like I have some control over my life is the key ingredient in recovering from chronic health challenges like chronic pain, and recovering from depression, and recovering from addiction. That feeling like I have some agency is key. And so, okay, I did mention addiction, and of course, surrender is important. That's another, we'll put that over on the side because that's another story, but it is important. Surrender is very important in our life to understand what we don't have control over and what we do, making that differentiation and being able to move forward in a positive, life-affirming way. I mean, that is what yoga is about, in my opinion. And so I started to do this challenge, and then I got a little pushback, and people were like, why are you calling it a challenge? Because that word has been commandeered by folks who teach one-arm handstands and incredible back bends, and good for them. That's their thing. I use the word challenge to mean a self-care challenge. Like, am I able to be present enough with myself to show up for self-care? When we don't do that, we end up going into those spirals of depression, of anxiety, of addictive behaviors, of despair, pessimism. So taking that time for yourself every day is what starts to dig us out of those holes and starts to shift things. We're living in times where we live in an extremely toxic culture. It's toxic in terms of the way we treat women, of the way we treat older people, of the way we treat people of color, of the way corporations consolidate the wealth of this planet into the hands of very few people. We are living in a culture that does not necessarily promote and support and celebrate life and celebrate love and celebrate connection and human beings. And therefore, the when you engage in healthy self-care, that's not Netflix, that's not wine, that's not any of the other distracting behaviors that numb us out, but these practices that actually tune us in and make us more alive and aware. It's a direct affront to that culture that wants you to just shop, and that culture that just wants you to, buy things to fill that God hole, to fill the need that the only thing that can fill is the infinite. That's what yoga practice offers. It offers us a capacity. It offers us an opportunity to start to peek behind the curtain into what is limitless and what is infinite and what is happiness beyond the trappings that the culture tells us happiness is. It's an act of defiance to take care of yourself. It's an act of rebellion, if you like. I'm wearing my tie-dye today. I'm feeling rebellious. It's an act of rebellion, if you like. And that taking those steps, I feel like is everything for being able to manage and cope with and deal with and even thrive in challenging times. And this message is a message that we don't promote enough as yoga professionals, I think. I think we kind of tiptoe around it a little bit. We're like, oh, yoga's really good for, depression, or yoga's really good for your hamstrings or whatever. And those things are true, but they don't get to the heart. And the heart of it is that yoga helps you to understand who you are. It helps you understand the meaning and the purpose of your existence. It helps you move forward with confidence and with a sense of dharma, which means a sense of like who I am, why I'm here, and the right path. Dharma means many things, but all of those things are relevant here. So getting your practice back on track, I believe right now in this moment in history, is essential. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing this 5-day practice. All the details are in the comment. You can have a look at them. If you're watching me live on Instagram, I'll put them in the description afterwards. So please join me. It's free. It's 5 days. I also have a membership. If you're interested in joining my membership, you can check out the Subtle Yoga Resilience Society. We have a sale going on that till the end of the month. But if you're not interested, that's fine. Like, do your own practice. What is the practice that works for you? And if you're not sure what that is, then study with me. I'm happy to help you open that door. I'm not going to dictate to you exactly what you need to do and exactly what's going to fix you, because I don't fix anybody. I help you to open that up within yourself. That's all I can do. So please join me. If you're not exactly sure of the time or whatever, I put a time zone converter in the description so you can check it out. I know there's people that are going to be joining us from Australia and New Zealand. I'm very sorry about the UK folks, because I know it's too late for you, but for everybody, you can watch the replay. So you're welcome to join me on the replay, and all those replays stay up until June 26th. So you have a couple of weeks to check out and to practice with me. And my challenge to you, my suggestion or my offering, is that you see how you feel after 5 days of subtle yoga practice. It's different. It feels different than other kinds of yoga. It has a different effect. And, similar to Vinny Yoga, many of my teachers were Vinny Yoga teachers. So similar to that, if you're not familiar with Vinny Yoga, check it out. And also come to these practices. So the other thing I want to mention, we have one more thing that I wanted to say, is that we have all these fun prizes that we're giving away during the challenge. We're giving away tea mugs. I just happen to have our coffee mugs. You can drink coffee or tea. I don't care. You can put vodka in it if you want. Maybe not too much, but so we have these. We're giving away tea mugs. I don't have my other prizes in front of me, although we are giving away these. And all you have to do to enter is leave a comment, and and you have to sign up for the challenge. which there's a link in the description. So these are called 3-minute eggs, and they're yoga props, and they're super light. So if you're in New Zealand or Australia and you win them, no problem, we'll mail them to you. We're also giving away a tote bag and a Subtle Yoga thermos and a course. That's the grand prize, the neuroscience and psychology of the chakras. I'll be giving that away too. So lots of fun prizes, and we're going to have a good time. Oh, and I'll just read you one more thing before I go, is the descriptions, or not the descriptions, the titles of each class that we're doing. So today the class is called Yoga to Soothe Exhaustion, which I thought was really appropriate. So many people are telling me how tired they are. Tomorrow we'll be doing Yoga to Ease Overwhelm, so that feeling of just too much going on. And then on Friday, Yoga for Motivation. That'll be a little bit of a kick your asana kind of practice, but not too kick your asana. I'm not a real big kick your asana person, but a little bit. And then I can kick your asana though. But and then Saturday we'll be doing Yoga to Chill Anxiety and Derail Distraction. So that's going to be a lot of contralateral and cross-lateral stuff that's really good for your brain and focus. Because that's one of the things. And then the last day on Sunday, the practice is called Yoga for Self-Compassion. Lots of good research from folks like Christian Neff on the power of self-compassion to improve mental health. And yoga is a wonderful way to access self-compassion. So I hope that this is it's something you're looking forward to and want to join up for. The link is right there. You can just click on it, sign up right now. If you sign up for the challenge, we will send you stick figures of every practice. So you'll get those 5 practices with stick figures. They're yours to keep. There's no obligation. You will be on my newsletter if you sign up for the challenge. And if you don't want to be, then just unsubscribe. No questions asked. We don't, nothing, no obligation. So I think that's all I wanted to mention today. I hope you're having a good week, and I hope you're looking forward to doing this challenge with me over the next 5 days. I'm certainly looking forward to it. And so I hope I see you tonight, 5:30, and take good care. Lots of love.